For the men one, I think we've done this. We've done this by like kind of off the cuff. Listen, as much as I want to put Ter Stegen in there, right? Much love, Belly. Thank you, sir. As much as I want to put Ter Stegen in there, if it's based on a calendar year, I think it has to be Alisson. Ter Stegen this season's just been too bad in my opinion. Alisson's been the most consistent throughout the calendar year. I don't know where Liverpool would have finished without Alisson last season. I genuinely think they would have been fighting mid-table with Chelsea. So he has to be in. Just simply has to be. Ederson. To me, by the way, Onana not being here is extremely disrespectful. But again, expect nothing less from Canada. These guys wouldn't know football if it slapped them in the face. Right back, for me, wait a minute. Where's Kyle Walker? Are these guys for real? Are these guys stupid? If it's not Walker, I mean, Di Lorenzo has a shout.
Rest in peace to Der Kaiser, one of the best
Indeed,
of all time.
indeed, MC.
Much
love, sir.
Generation like me and you growing up heartbreak.
Much love, sir. So they didn't put Walker in here, which means Frimpong is a good Frimpong. I think it's gonna have to be Frimpong. Frimpong is definitely. I think Frimpong ahead of Di Lorenzo if we're going off a season. Frimpong goes in. Now, centre backs. I think the first name, I mean, Kim has to be in. Simply has to be in. Bastoni, Bremerna. Then, listen. Ruben Diaz would have been obviously the first name in the centre back partnership, but he's been so bad this season. Do we hold that against him? Stones has been injured, but every game he's played this season, I think he's been phenomenal, or rather this year. Where is Araujo? Why is Araujo not here? Because I think I would go on Araujo and Kim. Are these guys for real? Bro, EA don't watch football, man, which is obviously no surprise. So then it's between Stones and Ruben Diaz. Now listen, Ruben Diaz has been, in my opinion, he was the best centre back over the past season, but I think Stones, man. Both says MC. I think Stones. The reason I'm gonna go Stones. Man of the match in the Champions League final. I just don't think City would have won the treble if Stones didn't play a completely different role that he's never played before, and he got asked to play that role, and he played it, and he revolutionized the team. Saliba was injured. I gotta go Stones. And as for left back, I think there's only one name. It's got to be Federico. It has to be. All right, we don't miss with this. Midfielders. Okay, so that one is easy. Nico. What the fuck?
Thank you, crack. Much
love. What?
NCFC less than 3.
Much love, Lily. Thank you, kind sir. Okay, so he's got the other spot. Now this becomes tough, right? Now this becomes extremely, extremely tough. Looking at some of these names, I cannot lie. Bernardo Silva, in my opinion, deserves a mention. De Bruyne obviously deserves a mention. And if he didn't get injured, I think he has to be in. I mean, what he done to win City the Premier League in the games against Arsenal, Verts, unbelievable. Like, he also deserves a mention. low key him as well. No. Bro, I hate the bastard, but he also deserves a mention. He's been Juventus' best player over the past year. I didn't think he'll reach the level he did over the past, let's say, 2 years. And we got to be honest, he deserves a mention as well. Gundogan, how can you not mention Gundogan? If he didn't make that switch to Barcelona, there's a good chance he would have been my guy. But as you guys know, when I discussed that, I think the final spot, in my opinion, has to go to Toni Kroos. If you're talking 2023, I'll give the edge to Toni. Like, for me, and you'll only get this if you watch Real Madrid, which I guess for most of you Premters, you wouldn't understand it. He's been the most consistent player, and he's playing some of the best football I have seen him play. He moonwalks into most teams, and people don't get it. De Bruyne robs as MC. No, I can see. No, De Bruyne is, but I think Toni has to be in. Like, over a calendar year, I think you gotta put him. I think that's my midfield, chat. I think that's my midfield. Then it becomes tough. It doesn't feel right to make a team of the year without the Ballon d'Or winner and the greatest player to ever kick a ball. But if you guys told me the criteria is 2023, he can't be in it. It pains me, but he cannot be in it. Now, so I think we can narrow this down to 4 names. And we've the 2 positions for 4 names: Mbappe, Harry Kane, Lautaro Martinez, and Antoine Griezmann. If you're making a team that has to go step onto the pitch, who deserves to be in there, then I think you put Griezmann in. And you play, let's say, like a 4-3-1-2. You play Griezmann in number 10, and you play with 2 strikers, being Haaland and another striker. If you're talking about who's been the best 3 attackers in 2023, then in my opinion, that's the team. But obviously, can this team really play together? Maybe not. I mean, Lautaro is obviously not a winger. I mean, maybe you could do something like this. But from the list that's been given to me, are you done? Martinez over Kane? I think so, over 2023. I mean, it has to be, no? No, Kane is criminal. But I don't think it's criminal, because at the end of the day, a little way to some trophies has to go into play as well, no? No Kane, no De Bruyne. It feels bad leaving Griezmann out. Salah's not even in the top. Salah's not even in consideration. Sorry, Liverpool fans. I know that will pain you guys. DeMarco over Theo Hernandez. Yeah, this season, or this calendar year, comfortably. Theo's been shit this season as well, and he wasn't that good at the end. Kane has 65 goals and an assist. Yeah, but he went to the Bundesliga, Rossi, so the numbers got inflated. Lautaro Martinez's numbers are better than Harry Kane's if you exclude the Bundesliga inflation. If you don't account for the inflation, Lautaro Martinez's numbers are better than Kane's. They're better than Mbappe's. They're better than Haaland's. So how on earth can you not put him in there? I must be missing something. What did Martinez win? Coppa Italia, Super Cup, and Champions League finalist. Then, listen, I'm fine doing this. I'm fine taking out Mbappe. It's not like it wouldn't pain pain me too much. But then at some point, you got to factor ability as well, no? So that looks fine to me. And I mean, we could also do this. I mean, this could also work. But Lautaro Martinez and Haaland, to me, are locked in. They can't not be locked in. So if you're going to have to pick one, I go back and I think this is my team. I think that's my team. Yeah, I think we've got it, you know, chat. 11 out of 11. 11 out of 11. Take out Pouty, you balding freak. That's a nice, well-balanced team. Find a way to... Why not Trent? It's based on 2023. I don't know if you guys have like recency bias merchants, like, but you can't put Van Dijk or Trent in here. Do you not remember what they were doing to them? Both Van Dijk, especially Trent. What Premier League wingers were doing to this guy? I mean, it was illegal at some point. I was asking. I literally wrote a complaint to the Premier League that this is not. They should not be visible for children, man. Like, you got to make it Peggy 18. The stuff they were doing to Trent. So you can't put him in there. Like, you can't put Cruz either. But Moment, you only watch the Premier League, so how are you in any way, shape, or form allowed to give that opinion? Like, I don't understand. So the top scorer in 2023 isn't in your 11. Who is the top scorer in 2023? It's one of these three. That's for damn sure, man. Oh, Kane. Oh, for Kane. Bro, the numbers are inflated. You have to account for the inflation.
I know why you love Lautaro. Both of you are ugly gremlins with a gigantic forehead. GG on the shit list.
We've submitted. There's no way anybody can argue against that. I'm sorry to say, man. Obviously people can, but it just means that you don't have high board knowledge. Tweet it. Tweet it, you coward. Yeah, I did, man. I did. We're not tweeting anything related to this disgusting company. Why Cruz over Bernardo? Because he's been, in my opinion, a little bit better in quality, more consistent. Especially if we're talking about a three-man midfield, you know? I mean, Bernardo, you know how much I love him. Bernardo and De Bruyne were knocking on the door, you know? Either way, listen, back to the stuff that matters. So,